Well, guys, there's no easy way to say this, but unfortunately, over the events that have occurred over the past couple of days, I've been ridiculed. I've been outcasted by a community that I've loved so much. You know, I thought I was doing a good thing, but unfortunately, I don't believe that I was. So, guys, before I say my final words, as you can tell by the title, I'm quitting. I'm gonna take a swig of this bleach here. Hopefully you can hear that. Here goes nothing. He's so bitter, but so good and so deserving. Guys, it's been a pleasure being a guide for you over the past couple of years, days, months, however long you've been in this channel. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. So I say, thank you all so much for the support, but I officially quit YouTube. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Why the fuck would I be quitting YouTube, bro? The fuck? I just played this shit like a violin. I'm the most controversial motherfucker in this shit right now. I ain't done, boy. Let's jump into the gameplay. What is going on, guys? My name is Motoh, and today, as you can tell, this is a troll video and kind of an also addressing some issues video that I just put together, and I thought, you know, why not make this video? I played YouTube like a fucking violin, whether people agree with me or not. I got exactly what I wanted. I stirred up some controversy in the community. I got people talking, and I addressed a big issue that a lot of people actually surprisingly have, although the people that you know I addressed really don't want to think that it is. It is an issue. It is an issue. As you can tell by the comments section, there's actually a good amount of support. Before I deleted the video, I actually surprisingly had a ton of support in the comments. I even have a ton of support on the video I made the other day. So, with that being said, I also got exactly what I wanted. I wanted somebody that wasn't necessarily fond of me because of the allegation I made and the response that I made and the statements that I made to kind of, I guess, you know, make a response to me and hopefully, I actually really wanted him to call me a retard, and I got exactly that. So thank you, Logic. I know you're watching this. If you're not watching this, then whatever, but I know you probably are because you just love to spite me and see what I'm saying about you or saying about the community in general, or hell, you probably clicked on this video and came in your pants almost instantaneously by the title. Who knows? So let's address some things that you said in your video that I got exactly what I wanted, by the way, to remind you. Even you stated it. So you called me a hypocrite, which a lot of people are calling me a hypocrite, because I bashed the shit out of Reflex and Sim, yet I made a Reflex video and said, yeah, I'd love to make videos on it, and I bashed the people that are hating on everything else because they're Sim PC Master Races guys and Reflex Master Race guys. Yet I said in a Reflex video, the one and only Reflex video I believe that I have on the channel, that I'd love to get Reflex on PC and get a PC and make videos on those games. How is that hypocritical? Because if you actually looked in my history, you know, in the history of my channel, I've stated numerous times that Reflex and Sim are some of the best games out there. They are. In fact, in the video, I was pointing out flaws because, I mean, every game has flaws. Literally every game. If you're going to point out the flaws in Supercross and GP, you can't go without calling out the flaws in Reflex and Sim. Which, by the way, I believe there's only, what, one flaw in Sim, and it's the graphics being outdated as shit? That's unfortunate. The graphics really aren't good. If you don't agree with me on that one, I think you're stoned out of your mind. Yes, they have some nice skins, but that shit looks like it was made in 2004 or 5. Oh, wait. I think it might have been. So, that's issue number one. Me being a hypocrite? Not true. You can't call me a hypocrite because in the history of my channel, which you tried to dive into but didn't put enough effort in, I've stated numerous times that I liked the games. I was simply pointing out flaws within them, just as everybody points out flaws in the games that I was defending. Now, point number 2, I also was accused of being somebody who is saying that Supercross is good and arguing that it is a great game. No, I wasn't arguing that it was a great game. I was arguing my opinion, which also want to point out, everybody's entitled to their opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them. Free speech is something I fully believe in. You're able to voice your opinion, and I'm not going to give a fat fuck. You just have to understand that if I disagree with your opinion, I am going to, you know, refute your opinion and argue against your opinion. So, that is also something that goes with the First Amendment of the United States. If you do not live in the United States, I don't know what your laws are or anything about your countries. I assume that free speech is a thing that you all have as well. So, yeah, with that being said, let's kind of dive into, you know, all of this cool nonsense about, you know, I guess my mentality and my hypocritical, you know, views. So one of the things that I noticed was a comment kind of, you know, happened where, I don't know, I guess I played Call of Duty Ghosts in August 2017, and that's a bad thing, unless, wait, maybe he doesn't know because he's not a part of the community in which he's ridiculing or necessarily, I guess, not ridiculing, but calling me on. If you didn't know, Call of Duty Championships, which is the biggest Call of Duty competitive event of the year every year, happened in August 2017 on the worst Call of Duty game in arguable history that they have released. Now, I would like to point out that after that game, do you think people are just going to keep fucking playing it? No. So are we going to go back to Black Ops 3? No, that's Jetpack COD. Advanced Warfare, maybe? Oh, that's a good... Oh, Jetpack COD. Modern Warfare Remastered. Ooh, that's a good option. Or even Call of Duty Ghosts is a good option. That's a good option, even though they're both shit games. I mean, I guess really the juggling thing was that it's boots on the ground. We're either going to go to a game that has Juggernaut and fucking nuclear nades, or we're going to go to a vector-only game, which is a one-gun game, by the way. If you're not in the game, you don't know what's going on with it. The vector is pretty much the only gun used. So we had the option of either, you know, we as in all of the Call of Duty players in the competitive community had the option of either going ahead and playing Modern Warfare Remastered or Call of Duty Ghosts. And surprisingly enough, almost everybody chose Call of Duty Ghosts. In fact, as I'm recording this, there was a Call of Duty Ghosts tournament going on. Pro players were playing it. Oh, that's why Call of Duty Ghosts is relevant still. Yeah, that's how that's not really going to be true. Oh yeah, to readdress, because I got carried away and didn't fully address this. I am not saying that everybody has to believe that, you know, MX vs. ATV Supercross Encore is a good game. In fact, I'm not even saying that everybody should think that. I'm simply saying my opinion on it, and the fact that I gave it a chance and I liked it. I'm saying if you actually gave it a chance, you may like it. And I know a lot of people didn't. I fucking hated the game when it dropped. I really didn't like it. I played it for a couple of days and was like, yeah, actually starting to enjoy it. It takes a little bit of different time for everybody to start getting used to something. I didn't like Reflex when I first started playing it. I didn't like Sim the first time I played it. I still am not a big fan of it, but I mean, I know it's a good game. So of course, when I get a PC, which by the way, I'm gonna get a PC when I got the money because I'm not spending money on bike parts anymore, so I don't gotta fix my bike anymore. You know, I'll probably end up buying a PC and playing those games, and they're good games. They're good games, they are. I'm not the biggest fan of Sim at the moment, but I would imagine that once I start playing it and get better at it, probably going to enjoy it. Because in fact, I believe that when people don't like a game, part of it is because of how good they are at it. Maybe other people are better, maybe they're not the best at it, maybe they're getting beat by AI, who knows. Regardless, I wasn't arguing for you guys to just outright enjoy Supercross Encore, and everybody should do that. I'm not even arguing that it was a great game. I'm simply stating my opinion, as I said earlier. So yeah, I'm fully aware I'm in the minority that people enjoy that game. But surprisingly, the minority is probably a lot bigger than you would assume, as most fucking, you know, motocross gamers aren't going to give a fuck about how bad the physics are, or anything of that sort. They're probably more or less just happy that, oh, fuck, it's a Moto game. What's new? Awesome. Just happy to play it. Now, if we're going to shit on any game, I'll fully agree if you guys want to shit on Moto Racer 4. That's a shit game right there. That's something I can get behind right there. If we want to shit on a game, let's shit on that. But let's not be shitting on all these other games, you know, that haven't even come out, or these developers that are on their first title. That's not okay. That's literally what I was saying. So, anyway, guys, I guess that's pretty much all I need to say about this. This is the last time I'm going to address anything in, you know, the whole video catastrophe that I've created, this whole stir that I've made. I'm kind of confused as to how some people were able to see this video, if I maybe got tattled on by some of their fanboys. I have no idea. I don't really care how. I'm more or less just impressed with the fact that I got this much popularity to a degree. And if you don't think it's popularity, my channel's grown actually off of this press. So thank you guys so much. Moving on, I just basically want to announce one thing, really. This is going to be the last video of the old Moto. I'm calling myself the old Moto at this point in time. There's going to be a new Moto coming along. M-O-T-O-H, by the way, not M-O-T-O. You know, some of you guys, I know it's a little bit difficult to know that for you guys that aren't very big fans. So, really, we're going to have a brand new mentality, brand new gimmick on this channel, and it is it's going to be a heelish gimmick, and I'm excited to unveil it. Hopefully some people enjoy it, and hopefully people are understanding that it's a fucking gimmick, because I know for a damn fact some people are not going to be pumped as shit about it, but, you know, it's going to be fun, and hopefully it lightens up the mood, and gets everybody kind of, you know, thinking again, gets everybody back on board with the fucking channel, because unfortunately these guys have deterred me so much. It's comical to even think that. So, anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I got to say. Just want to let you guys know I'm doing a new gimmick. Some videos are going to start popping up a little bit more often as I'm getting more free time. We're going to do a live stream on Call of Duty World War II within the next couple of days, whenever it releases. But whenever you guys are watching this, I guess we're going to already either have them out, or we're not going to have them out just yet. They're going to be in the future. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. We're going to be doing MXGP 3, probably just a little bit more MX vs. ATV than anything. So, yeah, guys, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, because we are going to be the #1 source for news and videos on MX vs. ATV All Out. Which also, speaking of All Out, I went to GameStop earlier today to pick up my girlfriend from work who works next door to it. Just waited a couple minutes and decided to hop in there, look at the pre-order list, and currently GameStop has MX vs. ATV All Out listed that it will be dropping on the 31st of March. Which I don't think is going to be the final date. We'll probably get an actual final date. That's just about an estimated date. So no confirmation there, but that is what I am assuming. So yeah, we're also going to be the #1 source for Monster Energy Supercross gameplay on the channel here and all that good stuff. So if you liked the video, hit that like button, comment down below what you're excited about in the future. If you learned anything new, that would be fucking awesome if you guys would smash the like button, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, my name is Moto, and I'm out. Peace. Bye!